Sometimes, success doesn't disappear because we lack talent. It fades because we stop too soon. We start something with excitement, but when progress feels slow, we quit. And that's how dreams die. Not with failure, but with inconsistency. This is the story of a young man named Riyan, who dreamed of becoming a great painter. Since childhood, colors spoke to him. He could see stories hidden inside every sunset, every old wall, every cloud that passed by. He believed his destiny was to paint masterpieces that would inspire the world. But there was one problem. Riyan never finished anything he started. He would begin a new painting full of excitement. But before completing it, another idea would distract him. His room was filled with half-drawn canvases, blue skies without horizons, faces without eyes, dreams without endings. Every time he gave up, a small piece of his confidence disappeared. One day, after abandoning yet another painting, Riyan threw his brush aside in frustration. He looked at his messy studio and muttered, "Maybe I'm not meant for this. Maybe I don't have what it takes." Feeling lost, he decided to walk to the outskirts of the village to clear his mind. There he saw an old woman sitting under a tree, weaving baskets out of dried reeds. Her hands were wrinkled, her movements slow, yet graceful and steady. Next to her were dozens of beautifully crafted baskets, each one more detailed than the last. Riyan stood there for a while, amazed. Finally he asked, "Grandmother, how do you manage to make so many? Doesn't it get tiring doing the same thing every day?" The old woman smiled gently and said, "My child, if I stop weaving for even one day, my hands forget the rhythm. It's not talent that creates these baskets. It's patience. One reed at a time, one weave at a time. That's how beauty is born." Her words struck Riyan's heart like lightning. He realized that talent meant nothing without consistency. That night, he made a promise to himself. He would paint for just 1 hour every day, no matter what. The next morning, he began. His brush felt heavy at first. The lines didn't look perfect. But he remembered the old woman's words, "One weave at a time." He painted a few strokes and stopped. The next day, he added a little more. Soon, the colors began to blend. Shapes turned into faces. Faces turned into emotions. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. His studio that once echoed with frustration now glowed with the warmth of creation. Each painting became more alive, more soulful than the last. But life, as always, tested him. One evening, a storm broke through the roof of his small house. Many of his paintings were soaked and ruined. Riyan sat there, staring at the dripping colors melting down his canvas. For a moment, he wanted to give up again. But then, he remembered the old woman's wrinkled hands, weaving slowly, patiently, one reed at a time. He picked up his brush, cleaned what he could, and began painting again on a blank canvas. This time, he painted the storm, the chaos, the loss, and the courage to start again. Months later, Riyan held his very first art exhibition in the town hall. People stood in front of his paintings in silence, some with tears in their eyes. They said his art felt alive, as if every brush stroke carried a heartbeat. A local newspaper wrote about him. The boy who once couldn't finish a painting now creates art that finishes people's doubts. And when someone asked Riyan the secret to his success, he simply said, "It's not what you do once in a while that changes your life. It's what you do every single day, even when no one is watching." My friend, this story isn't just about Riyan, it's about you. Maybe you've started something, a dream, a goal, a project, but left it unfinished. Maybe you think you failed because you stopped seeing progress. But remember this: the rock doesn't break with one strike, and masterpieces aren't born in a day. Every effort counts. Every small action matters. Your dream isn't waiting for perfection. It's waiting for persistence. So today, take your first small step. Write one page. Paint one stroke. Practice one skill. And when you do, tell yourself, this is my daily strike at the rock of success. If this story touched your heart, don't let it fade. Like this video, share it with someone who needs strength, and subscribe to join a world where stories awaken your purpose. Because your success is not built in a day, it's built every single day.